Welcome to the highlights of the opening day of this third test between the Windies and Sri Lanka in the Cricket West Indies International Home Series 2018. All the action took place at the Kensington Oval in Barbados, a very historic ground for a historic game, the first pink ball day-night test to be held in the Caribbean. Now, the pitch well grassed for this test match on what has been traditionally a very helpful surface for the faster bowlers playing at Kensington Oval. The toss was won by Jason Holder of the West Indies, and he elected to bat first. The Windies unchanged from the previous test match, with Brathwaite and Smith and Powell at the top three, and then Shea Hope and Chase and Dowrich making up that middle order. The bowling the same as well. For Sri Lanka, they had a couple of enforced changes. Chandimal, the captain for the tour, would be out. Akila Dhananjaya as well, and in come Gunatilaka and Dilrun Pereira. We'll go straight to the top of the action where Darren Ganga and Roshan Abhisingha are waiting.
A very good afternoon to all of you joining us. It's a lovely day at the Kensington Oval in Barbados. It's a historic day for Windies cricket. It's first ever day-night game, and we've heard that today is such a day where the Windies won a World Cup in 1979, and they also played their first test match. So very, very special day indeed. Windies winning the toss and batting first. Craig Brathwaite and Devon Smith, the familiar openers out there. Big day for Suranga Lakmal, captaining the side, becomes the 16th player to lead Sri Lanka in a test match. Well, this is Devon Smith, the opening partner. But big day for Suranga Lakmal. 16th player, the first specialist fast bowler to lead Sri Lanka. And it's a day-night pink ball test match. And with me is Darren Ganga. Good afternoon to you, Darren.
Good afternoon to you, Roshan. Good afternoon to all our viewers. What a day for Test cricket. An important Test match for these two teams. Historic, more so for the Windies in Bridgetown, Barbados. It's the first time ever day-night Test match is being played in the Caribbean. And we await the first ball. The captain, the new captain of Sri Lanka, will begin proceedings.
Straight away, Brathwaite off and running. But yes, as you said, it's a big test match for Sri Lanka. Let's not forget that there have been some the forgettable situations that happened in that second test match. Chandimal not playing. Off the edge, it's taken, and he's straight away added. Devon Smith once again found out outside the off stump. Doesn't really convince one with his technique, with very little foot movement. Just pushing at a delivery. Just the start Sri Lanka wanted.
Big blow for the Windies. Devon Smith, I just feel that this was a fuller delivery. Was caught on the crease, neither back nor forward. Was a good catch. Dhananjaya, the silver. And yes, the new captain strikes very early. Disappointment for Devon Smith. Usually loves nice through surfaces. He's gone for two. It's 3 for 1.
Powell has looked a very fine player indeed. That average will improve. He's already got 300s, 550s. He's certainly better than that, what that average suggests. Tall, upright left-hander. Just puts that extra bit of pressure on the batting. Lahiru Kumara bowling to a very strong cross breeze. And this breeze is as strong as I think what we had at St. Lucia. Very, very strong cross breeze indeed. That's an impressive test career. just jagging back from outside the off stump. Just a bit of inward movement, over pitched, and those strong wrists moving with the movement of the ball and working it through mid-wicket. Very fine shot. Good start for Powell.
First boundary for the Windies. It's very easy on the eyes. Karen Powell. His first scoring shot. Nicely timed. Good control. Good balance as well.
Oh, that's a good one. Just left him a little bit. Wasn't as spacey. Didn't really look like rush through to the keeper, but there was movement and bounce.
A very good delivery. Karen Powell played it well in the end. His head position just covered the line of the off stump, which I think is very important when he plays. Has to ensure he doesn't get his head falling over to the offside. Even that control of his front foot.
That's high. Oh, is that taken? They're asking for the catch. I think that's an outstanding catch by Dhanushka Gunatilaka. Ran in from cover. Umpires are going to have a word. They want to check whether it's a clean catch, but that was a great effort. Bounced and also moved. That wasn't in control.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Do you have another angle? Yeah. Looks like a clean catch. Yes, please, yes. Okay, show me the previous one again. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Taken cleanly, and my decision is out. I repeat, out.
Shea-Hope. 20 test matches. Had a good gritty innings in the last test. Couple starts as well, but below par for his standards at this level and in this format.
Shea-Hope on strike. That ball didn't bounce as much. The previous one did. Took the shoulder. That's off the edge. That's taken too. Sri Lanka certainly finding the edges of the Windies batsmen, and they have been able to strike some important blows. Again, another little chat by the two umpires. Brilliant catch again. Catching has been outstanding.
It's all happening at the Kensington Oval. The umpires will review and check and ensure the on-field umpires are out.
Roston Chase is off the mark. Of course, both these players at the crease emanate from the island of Barbados, and the rain is here. So Jeffrey, your portent of being optimistic and now dashed, and the players will dash to the safety of the players' pavilion. As the ground staff struggle with the expanse of covers.
Yep. Yeah, I made my decision. My decision is out. Ghana, out. After Ghana, make a signal. Yes, you on screen. Yeah. Thank you.
So huge scalp for Sri Lanka. Powell goes for 4. Good catch by Mendes, rather low. Kumaro striking. Windies in trouble. 8 for 3. And I can tell you that the Sri Lankans have really come very hard at the Windies. Roston Chase is the new batsman. Again, average in the mid-30s. So Lahiru Kumara, he's done his bit. He's got a wicket. Oh, that's a nasty one. That leapt. Certainly it's the bounce that the Windies batsmen are struggling to cope with. Some deliveries that have bounced and some of them that didn't.
But Roston Chase is a tall man. He was just trying to sway out of the line of this delivery. Dropped his hand. In the end, didn't do it quick enough. Ball probably just jogging back a bit. Good bounce and pace extracted yet again. Kumara causing problems.
Wants a single. Oh, could have been trouble. Could have been trouble. There was no run at all. 8 for 3.
This could easily have been the 4th one. Always a nervous time before you get off strike.
Sweetly played. Should be a couple for Shea Hope.
That'll do a lot for his confidence. He's been fastened to the crease by some good length bowling. Manages to get that front foot out and just let it come onto the bat. So he's off the mark, he'll feel relieved.
Roston Chase is off the mark. Of course, both these players at the crease emanate from the island of Barbados.
Pace and movement, he's pitched the ball up, Lakmal. Got a bit of movement through the air, and every now and then something off the seam from this pretty well grassed pitch. Ball is really coming through off the thicker, more thickly grassed areas. You have some patches where it just stays down.
He started to find his range, bowling that length and bowling beautifully in the last 16 to 18 months.
Well, I guess it takes some bowlers longer than others to as we say, come of age. And he seems to have worked it out. He's assesses pitches, obviously, from what I've seen in this series. He's assessed the pitches very well.
Nice stride into the ball. That's the thing that catches my eye on this shot from Roston Chase. 17 for 3.
So important on pitches like this when the ball is doing something, to play the length of the ball. If it's up, get a stride in. That's what you call a duck hook.
That is nephew. Played not that long ago for Sri Lanka with bounce.
And this is the risk you run by not actually was very lucky there that just hit the grass and a little extra bounce. He was looking to come forward. You'll get that going to backward point, and get 2 runs from it. And there you go. He's going to get 4 overthrows for that.
No chance for Rajita, who was fielding at mid-on. He gave it a good effort diving to try to stop the throw.
Again, that ball just seaming away. Takes the edge.
Awkward looking shot from Roston Chase, having to take his bottom hand off the bat.
He's been peppering him with the shorter stuff, this time looking for that Yorker length.
Yeah, again, Roston Chase
On a length. Oh, great reactions. That short leg Milo Udavatta just not carrying. Got him! Kasun Rajita strikes. Number 4 down for the Windies, and what a start from Rajita.
Again, Roston Chase, his defense being breached here by the Sri Lankans. Very upright, hands, front foot not reaching to the ball, and it goes through the gate, inside edge, playing away from his body and not catering for that ball coming back into him. Very similar to what we saw in St. Lucia. Sri Lanka strikes. Wicket number 4, and it's the prize wicket of this man, Ruston Chase, who goes for 14. It's 24 for 4 now. Dowrich comes to the crease. He's had a really good run with the bat for the Windies.
And twice now he's been the thorn. Port of Spain and then even in St. Lucia.
Nicely played. Dowrich gets it through. We'll just go into the boundary. This will feel good. The previous run in the last over was the first run after 5 overs, so it's been difficult for the Windies in terms of run scoring. They would welcome this boundary.
Yeah, full toss, but he maintained his balance, able to access that ball and time it. Nicely played.
This is very safe. Short ball. Couple of bouncers into the boundary. Aggressive shot. Just breaking the shackles, so to speak, Shea Hope.
It hit slightly high up the face of the bat. It's the one thing you have to be careful on this surface because of the two-pace nature and the extra bounce. Plays it well enough.
Off a leading edge. Just hitting across the flight of the ball. Just probing around that off stump, getting just that little bit of movement.
He gets another boundary. Now, he looks, Shea Hope, suspiciously at the pitch. You don't see it on your screens at the moment. But he's got to be mindful of one of the things I just spoke about getting through this spell, but also staying tight. It is going to be a demanding time for as long as you have the crease when the seamers are bowling. 11 from 35 balls. I think his patience is being tested.
This time, they're very, very confident. Not the umpire. Got the feeling that it stayed down a bit. Yes, they are referring it.
Yes, looks like they missed the bat, and go to the ultra-edge when you're ready. Yes, missed the bat. Go for the ball tracking when you're ready, please. Richard waiting for the ball tracking. Still waiting, Richard impact in line and missing the stumps. Wait for the call. Umpire is ready for the decision. Yeah, you're on screen. Go ahead. Not out. Well done.
Over the top. The space he was looking for. That's a boundary to end the over. It's 46 for 4.
Nice shot from Dowrich. Although it was in the air, it was in the gap.
And that is indeed the end of the first session. The Windies will be very, very relieved that they've gone through with just 4 wickets down. They've already lost a few wickets too many. On the other hand, Surangal Lakmal's first as captain will be memorable.
He can smile. It's been good for him. Lakmal and his team, the way they bowled, I thought their execution was quite good. So at the first interval on day one, the Windies found themselves in some trouble, 46 for 4, but Shea Hope was there on 11 and Shane Dowrich on 13. In wonderful seam bowling conditions, Suranga Lakmal, the captain for the test match, was brilliant, 2 for 20 and a wicket apiece to Lahiru Kumara and Rajita.
First runs after the break. Yeah, that's good running.
Fall shot, but he gets away with it.
Gunatilaka, he got near it. Kusal Mendes. That's Dhananjay De Silva, who's just having a chat, asking Gunatilaka if he couldn't have lunged at it. That was very close to him. Wasn't there for the pull. Tried to pull it off a good length, Dowrich.
Should run away for 4. Nice touch by Shane Dowrich. 50 comes up for the Windies.
That was a superb shot. The way he got inside the line. Let it drift on to his pads and just waited and worked it away. Very nicely played. A touch shot.
Brilliantly taken. The catching of Sri Lanka has been spot on. Wonderful channel from Rajita. And the one thing he's done here after the interval is pitch the ball up.
Shea Hope. He's batted for a long time, battling on. Gets a pitch of a delivery from Kasun Rajita. Bowling coach, he'll be very, very happy because that's what he'll be asking from him all the time. Low to his left this time. A lot tougher. Mendes, not only is he batting well, he's catching even better. As Shea Hope walks back. West Indies 53 for 5. Shea Hope made 11.
Off the mark straight away. Nice touch. Very good commitment by Roshan Silva.
The contest coming in to save the test match. Waited on it. Roshan Silva doing the work in the deep.
I just wonder if Hawkeye can give us any proof as to squeezed away for 4. This pitch is so demanding, the bowling so disciplined that there is no room for relaxation.
I think he hit it into the ground. Dilruwan Perera at Gully had no chance. Dowrich on to 25 at any given opportunity. He is playing his shots. I think that's the way you need to do it as well. Not totally look to survive. just my point of view.
I just said it's your solution. I didn't critique it. I just said it's yours.
Managing the three seamers is key for him. More responsibility on his shoulders.
And it's a task as well where now that he's walking back, his mind, having delivered the ball, his mind will be flirting about future planning, who bowls next momentarily. That's what we call compartmentalization. Why you batting captains have it so easy.
Oh, you better include me, he says. He's cracked that to square leg.
One of the few deliveries that Rajita has bowled back of a length in this session. If he went and meant to go short, he needs to get it up a little bit higher.
He was quickly onto that. Oh, well bowled. Drew him into the shot. Very unlucky that he couldn't pick the edge.
It was the use of the crease that impressed me there as well. Rajita went wide of the crease. Very late in his run, you see him splay out to the very edge and still get the ball to curl, to offer, to move away. Similar way that he got Craig Brathwaite out in St. Lucia.
More good work. Gunatilaka this time.
That will run away for 4 as well. Good channel to start with from Kumara.
Never carried to Dhananjay De Silva. Tried his best to save his team some runs. But this is what he does. Doesn't allow the batsman to settle at the crease with that extra bit of pace that he has. Oh, what a shot. And he poses for the cameras. Jason Holder, he's enjoyed it. So did the crowd. Finally some noise from around Bridgetown. Bit of West Indian flair there.
Very stylish, but you have to accept this if you're Rajita. You're looking to pitch the ball up where you're getting success. Occasionally you'll overpitch. It is a wonderful shot indeed from Holder.
Taller.
That'll go for 4. I dare say we could get a result in this one as well. Roshan, it's sufficiently advanced on this first day. Just getting that thick outer half of the bat. Well, these two have just registered the highest partnership of the innings. Well, 250 with, judging from where they are now, would be a tremendous effort. But I would be thinking in that region. Literally taking 100 runs out of it.
This is sliced off the edge. Not where he wanted it to go, but he was aiming a drive. Possibly the slider that he bowls that just goes with the arm.
Well, the rain is with us again. We didn't see it coming, obviously, because it's so dark. And the ground staff are having their challenges getting the covers out. It's pretty heavy, so it will dampen the surface of the pitch.
At the second interval of day one, the Windies had moved on to 88 for 5. It was a truncated session because of inclement weather. In that time, they lost Shea Hope for 11, but Shane Dowrich was batting very well on 36, and Jason Holder, the captain, was there on 18. 2 wickets to Kasun Rajita in his second test match. He continues to do sterling work with the ball. 2 wickets for Lakmal as well.
So Dilruwan Pereira will just be getting through those 3 balls, and you'll see the 2 quicks come on from either end. You mentioned how good Sri Lanka have been, but from 53 for 5, the West Indies have got up to 88. And that's a very good partnership, 35 runs, and in these conditions, I think something close to 200, 225 will be a good score.
There should be runs to go into the boundary. Jason Holder continues his run scoring mode. He's gone to 22 from 34.
Going along nicely. Some mistakes Sri Lanka have made on many occasions. They need to get through this partnership. Letting the last 5 wickets score lots of runs, 200, 200 plus.
An appeal, maybe a little bit of bat. Not out, says the umpire.
Two noises. I think that was front pad on to back pad.
Nicely behind this delivery. Let's have a look if there was any bat on this one. No bat at all. Definitely missing confirmation there. Very good decision from umpire Richard Kettleborough. Nicely bowled, and there's a certain amount of freshness to the surface because of that delay. Covers were a little bit late coming on, so the Sri Lankan bowlers, their seamers in particular, relish the opportunity to resume play.
First time I saw that happen. Jack back. The lights taking effect. We always know that, or in the 9 matches that have been played.
Pulled away. Nice shot from Shane Dowrich. He's been excellent. Looked really good from the start of his innings, and he continues.
I like the swivel. There we go. In front of square. It'll come back wet. That's the other thing that'll happen.
Pulled in the air. It will land safely and go into the boundary. It's been a productive stroke for Shane Dowrich. He gets another. His seventh boundary in his innings so far, and inches closer to yet another half century.
Yeah, he's on to 49. This is from outside off stump. He's seeing it well. Who says you'll struggle to see the pink ball? He's seeing it very, very early.
He gets his 50. There's a nice applause coming for his effort with the bat. Dowrich becoming the first Windies keeper in a day-night test to score a 50. It's been a very valuable innings for him. 108 for 5.
That was seen earlier on. And that will be 4. The runs are flowing now. It's 115 for 5.
Well, that's beautifully played. Didn't really have to take a stride to that. It was right up in the slot and beautifully timed.
Yeah, he's played a few shots like that. Remember a straight drive. This one pitched up. Converting it almost into a half volley. Beautifully driven. Again, you could see that holder standing up to that. Just a bit short, so he's quite tall. And well, what we dreaded is happening again. We're going to have more rain. And it's been that kind of a day where we have had a few interruptions. And this is yet another one. And the players have to walk off. It's not easy. If you're a batsman, you've got to go and restart your innings. The Windies have done that quite well. But this is really unfortunate.
Another rain-affected session saw the Windies finish on 132 for 5. A wonderful half-century from Shane Dowrich, 60 to him, and Jason Holder, the captain, on 33. Lakmal was pretty good early up with a 2 for 42 and a couple of wickets as well for Rajita.